Thanks for joining us for the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. A make-or-break game tonight with the series standing at 2-0. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Now, New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in a two-guard. And for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the center position, filling out the middle. You look at the Pacers, and they have themselves in great position after winning the first two on the road.
Yeah, I mean, they snatched home court advantage in Game 1, took Game 2, and now they've got a huge leg up. A win here tonight in this series is all but over.
And it's the Pacers to start out. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. Halliburton. Siakam. And stolen by Brunson. Hart from long range. The rebound by Turner.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the night.
2 shots.
First one falls.
He's shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Siakam hits them both. And here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns outside, beyond the arc, on target from range.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Here's Halliburton with the drive. Brunson with the block. Lets it fly from 18. Hart can't hit. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton misses. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Anunoby. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much. I caught up with Indiana's head coach. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guy Zach. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brunson. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. The steal. Outside Nesmith. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. This combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. Free throw good. Hart. both free throws good for Hart. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton looking for an opening. Towns with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a three-point game. New York no good that time either. The Pacers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Halliburton, the pass to Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside, out to the wing. Up top, Nesmith. Anunoby covering. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby with it. Turner covering. For 3, Bridges. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Now here's Nesmith. Halliburton misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Cans it with nobody near him. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Let's find those fans.
McConnell, he's checked in for Nembhard. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Knicks ball.
The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. 5th is Jalen Brunson.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Takes a 3. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton outside. Inside. Here's Turner. And yep, it's good.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Anunoby for 3. Drains the triple. Anunoby's got 5. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Halliburton misses.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Anunoby on the wing. Turner covers. They grab their own miss. Here's McBride. Off target with the 3. Indiana trailing here. Here's Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and he's incredibly efficient down there.
Towns for 3. Unable to get that one. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Here's Turner. It's a tie game in Indiana. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
12. The Knicks. 12.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Towns in at the 4-man position.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Knocked away. McConnell with a steal.
And, you know, we've highlighted Turner's mobility before, guys, and there you see how much of a problem it is for the defense.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And so Turner nails them both.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it and does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Bridges misses.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Halliburton. Robinson with the block. Outside Hart. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Toppin. McConnell outside. That three's off the mark. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton using the vertical there.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Bridges left side. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 6 here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Bradley, he's checked in for Turner, and it's Shepard in for McConnell. Pacers trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Pass to Shepard from downtown. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. They get it back. Outside Hart. The 3 is up. The rebound by Shepard. The Pacers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. It's Bridges on the wing. Buries it from 3. Bridges has got 9.
Boy, are they shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Pass to Shepard. And stolen by Bridges. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. The shot's good. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
They appear to be a lot more confident to me now, putting that rough first quarter well behind me.
He goes up, and it's Bridges with the jam.
You have to be Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. Here's McConnell. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
To the wing, right side. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
1:25 left in the first half of this one. And that one's good.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Knicks leading by 8. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Shots good by Hart.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Hart, the open shot. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Bridges. Now here's McConnell. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
From Miles Turner.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Towns outside. Launches a 3. No luck on that one. Pacers trail by 7. Siakam, pass to McConnell. Turner, no good. New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Good on the bucket. Hart's got 11 points.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Nice shot by Turner.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
And here's Brunson from the arc.
Indiana foul. Nothing.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting
First one falls for him.
Josh Hart. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Hart. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Well, now a minute to...
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think?
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, the NBA player for the Knicks. They've come out with the clear intention of turning this series around. Down 2-0, this is basically their last chance to salvage the series, and so far it looks like they're up to the challenge. And taking a look at the Knicks, Shaq, what'd you think?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
So far, this isn't a game they wanted to give their home ground. They were looking very productive. But there is time to turn this around. These fans...
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. It's been quite a game for Josh Hart.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Now Brunson. Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Nembhard. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. inbounds to Indiana.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Brunson against Halliburton. Let's go with a three. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
It's hard on the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And an Obi for three. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got his fourth rebound in this one. Turner inside. Anunoby covering. Puts it up. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Confident in the paint. Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Now here's Bridges. The D's right on him. Down low. And he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Indiana shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Halliburton. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Brunson is doubled. Towns passes to Hart. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Neesmith brings a double. Here's Anunoby. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And it's Brunson missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And he lobs it up top. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Right now, fans. Let's hear you go wild.
The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Payne. Pulls up. And it's in. Off the glass. Payne's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Here's Toppin. Nimhart, the pass to Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Pass to Bridges. From 8 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
For New York, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Payne with it. Halliburton picks him up. Looking to get back on track. And it's Bridges laying it in. Bridges has got 13.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges.
McBride.
Knicks leading by 3. Now here's Payne. There's the 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Turner passes to Nesmith. And the shot goes. Nesmith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Payne. Shoots over Halliburton. Payne with the bucket. Payne's gotten his second bucket. Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. Oh, they get a hand on it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be heading to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Payne. The 3 ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Knicks out in front. They lead by 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Jalen Brunson is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. McConnell left side. Pass to Shepard to take the lead. That one's good on the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. New York trailing. McBride with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. McBride can't get it to go.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Achiuwa.
Mikal Bridges.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Indiana ball.
Tyrese Halliburton's checked in for McConnell.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Halliburton off the inbound pass. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Nesmith's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's McBride. And the layup is good. McBride's got his first points in this one.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Now Nesmith. And there it is for him. And the Pacers lead by 4. And here are the Knicks now. Brunson passes to Bridges. Gets rebound. Indiana. Nesmith's got 4 rebounds now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Indiana calls timeout.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
For York PACERS Youth Dance Team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Bradley, he's checked in for Indiana. Nimhart comes in for Shepherd. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's kept alive. Downs.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Siakam finds Halliburton.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Outside Nesmith. No good from 18. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Back to Anunoby. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Fades. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day? You have no answer for him.
Stolen by Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Halliburton for 3. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 13 in the second half.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Here's Brunson outside. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
And it's in. A huge shot to tie it up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
And timeout called by Tom Thibodeau.
Your chairs will wait, fans. This team needs everyone standing in yellow. Now, let me hear you.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns, that's good.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
For three. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Bridges, right side, puts up a three. Money.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game. While they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need to hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away. Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And you better be making some noise.
Foul here. They tried to call timeout, but had already used them all. They just lost track of the situation.
What? What is he doing? He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technique.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment. For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Allie, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.